devotional video in a while. As you can probably see, I'm nearing the end of the book of Judges. I think I was just starting Joshua last time. Um, this is a tough place, um, and it teaches us some tough lessons. It's right after the Samson story, which Samson had issues. um, what he came from a great start. Selfishness and other faults he did have, but he knew he was the Lord's and that he needed to worship the Lord and follow him. Now things are getting mixed up. Now, a man named Micah from the hill country of Ephraim said to his mother, "The 1,100 shekels of silver that were taken from you, and about which I heard you utter a curse, I have that silver with me. I took it." Stealing from mom and not a little bit of money. That's a lot. Then his mother said, "The Lord bless you, my son." What's that all about? Well, she's probably glad to get her money back. I'll give her that. When he returned the 1,100 shekels of silver to his mother, she said, "I solemnly consecrate my silver to the Lord." That's good. "For my son to make an image overlaid with silver." Command number 2, thou shalt not make any graven image. I will give it back to you. Why not make a graven image of the Lord? Let's watch. So after he returned the silver to his mother, she took 200 shekels of silver and gave them to a silversmith who used them to make an idol. And it was put in Micah's house. Okay. No, you're breaking commandment 2, but maybe not the worst. Now, this man Micah had a shrine, and he made an ephod and some household gods and installed one of his sons as his priest. Okay, now we're getting really crooked. Installed one of his sons as priest. What's that all about? Why would his son know anything about the Lord more than he did? Was a good kid, maybe? I don't know. And this statue of the Lord is going in with other household gods. Full stop. You're not supposed to have them. Big prohibition. You're not supposed to worship the other household gods that are around. You're only supposed to worship the Lord. So, commandments 1 and 2, the big ones, are broken right here. In those days, Israel had no king. Everyone did as they saw fit. This is not good. When you make God into a statue, an idol, the first thing I think that happens is you localize him. He's God. Oh yeah, he's sitting there in my shrine. He's back home. So I can do what I want out here because he's back there. And if things don't work out, if he doesn't like what I've done out here, well, then I can go back there and I can offer sacrifices to him or whatever he wants and square things away. I can localize God to my little shrine. And I make a little place for him in my life, where he fits. And then the rest of my life, it just goes on out here. And every once in a while, I go visit the shrine when I need to. So it localizes God. And it also minimizes God. He becomes a good luck charm, like those other household gods, right? I've got my lucky rabbit's foot, I've got my 4-leaf clover, and I've got my little silver statue that, I can come in and rub his head, or I can pray to him, or, burn a candle in front of it, whatever I need to do. And God, my good luck charm, will work there. He's minimized to just when I need him to do whatever I need to have done. Bless whatever I need to have blessed, or take care of whatever situation. This is what people saw fit when they reduced God to an idol or a statue. And the rest of the book of Judges is just a mess. Oh my goodness. So you got this guy Micah, And he actually hires a Levite to be his priest instead of his son. Maybe that's leveling up, I don't know, but this guy jumps at it, and he should know better. Then the Danites come along, the tribe of Dan, at least some clans of it, and they scoop up Micah's shrine and his priest, and Micah goes to get his stuff, and they're like, forget about it, we'll beat you up, just get out of here. And then it goes into this weird story. This guy and his concubine and his servant, and he goes to get his concubine back. Finally, she comes back, and they go into the town of Gilead and are spending the night. The Gilead guys, they want him to come out so they can have sex with him, and they say no. It's a mess. The concubine ends up getting thrown out there, and she's raped and then killed, and he cuts the concubine up in pieces and sends them around to all the tribes, and they come in and they beat up. It's a mess. The whole end of the book is a mess. And this verse is throughout. In those days, Israel had no king. Everyone did as they saw fit. So they're calling on the Lord at different points in this, but they don't really understand what they mean by the Lord, because they've reduced him to an idol and just fit him into a certain place in their lives, instead of seeing that he's throughout their lives, that he's everywhere, that he's concerned about everything, that he loves them in deep ways. That's all been compacted down into a localized statue. We don't do that today, do we? May the Lord add his blessing to this reading of his word.